Hello and welcome to Tier Fun. Ba-ba-ba-boom. I'm Andrew, your guide through Modern, and today we have a deck that I actually have been I built it a couple days ago just to get used to the list, kind of just refine it, and it was the idea was that I was getting ready for M19 with Master Thopterist and the new Tezzeret, and I wanted to build a shell that was good with it, and I figured Monastery Mentor, Paradoxical Outcome, a whole lot of artifacts, pretty good shell for Sai, and also for Tez. In this deck, it's a 0 mana draw 2 cards, but I figured I'd have Jace as a placeholder. Just have been fiddling around with 3 mentors and just put my reps in, and I found out that the deck is a boatload of fun just as is. So I was like, why wait for M19? Let's just play it now. I went with 3 mentors as an oversight at first, and I found that we got there most of the time. So I was pretty happy with 3. We probably will end up going to 4. But I wanted to just test as is because this is where I have been and I've been happy with it. So yeah, the goal of the deck, if you haven't noticed, is to play kind of a little bit of a blue-white control list deck with Path to Exiles, a couple of Snapcaster Mages, Remand, and Jace, just to kind of help us get to an end game where all the rest of our deck can take over. We play these early artifacts, cheap mana rocks like Everflowing Chalice, Mishra's Bauble, 0 mana cantrip, Mox Opal, the best mana rock, I say. Maybe not even classify as a mana rock. It's a Mox. It's a great Mox. Pentad Prism, Talisman of Progress. And we play all these out early, and then we play a little card that Vintage knows and loves, Paradoxical Outcome. So we return any number of non-land permanents to our hand and draw a card for each one. So we're basically double dipping for Monastery Mentor triggers, and we end up drawing through a lot of our deck with Serum Visions. We're not hard control, so we went with Remand just to cycle through our deck and buy time. So we got Remands, Snap Remand, Snap Path, yada yada yada. Paradoxical Outcome, draw a lot of cards, draw into a Mentor, play all these things again, make it infinite, make a whole lot of monks, make a real big Monastery Mentor, and swing in. The deck's been a whole lot of fun recently. I hope we get some good matches in today. Hopefully we get to wear Mr. Broken hat if we break it. Get a lot of tokens, do something broken. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Pentad Prism is so good with Paradoxical Outcome. It's just kind of, you store mana there, use that mana to cast Paradoxical Outcome, boop. It's kind of just a free, it's I think our best artifact outside of something like Mox Opal. Bauble, in this deck, we can use it as a cantrip early if we're looking for something, but usually we kind of just wait if we're Paradoxical Outcome. We let it, have Metalcraft for Mox Opal. It's basically, with Paradoxical Outcome, it's a 0 mana draw 2 because we get the 1 from returning it with Bauble, with Paradoxical Outcome. Hopefully it triggers a Mentor on the way back down, and then we can sacrifice it again if we need be, maybe draw into another Paradoxical Outcome, yada yada yada. I went with Terminus just because Terminus Jace, I think it's the best reset button for us in this deck. We can just hold out on playing our Mentors until the penultimate turn. We have a lot of cycling, and we have Remand. We're running Ops. I ended up cutting them for Perilous Research. But we have ways to draw. We have 4 Remands, 4 Outcomes, 2 Perilous Research to draw on our opponent's turn. So having a Terminus on your opponent's turn is the best way to play Terminus. It could be that we just would prefer to have Engineered Explosives in the main deck. It helps trigger Mentor. It's something great for Paradoxical Outcome. That's one of the things we're going to be testing. Sideboard, kind of the typical good sideboard cards that I am always playing some number of in blue and white and yada yada yada. Disenchant, just for artifacts. Timely Reinforcements for the quick decks. Terminus, another one for those decks. Rest in Peace for the Graveyard Hate. Another Jace in case we need to really grind. Permission. Worm Coil for stuff that like Jund. Against other control decks, maybe. We do end up, for 18 land deck, we end up making a whole lot of mana with our rocks. So it's castable. This could be something else, though. This is the card I've been least impressed with. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. But Bribery is our Tron hate, or if opponent is playing basically any sort of big creature, we can ramp up to a Bribery. Just a fun. It's that card, like, every time Vintage Cube comes back, I'm reminded that, oh yeah, Bribery is a card that I really like. And Snapcaster Maging Bribery is one of my favorite things to do in Modern. So hopefully we get to do that today. Anyways, that's enough talk. Let's get into some matches, and hopefully they're good. Where's my mouse? And here we are, round one, with our good friend, Paradoxical Mentor. Ooh. Well, this is one of those Mentor hands. We can keep it. It's not the best. We could play Chalice for 0 here. Let's just make him think we're Affinity. Actually, no, we're gonna hold on to that Opal. Opal might be good for Mentor turn. Ooh, all right. Oh no. Well, you and me both, opponent. So opponent playing Evolving Wilds usually means there's a budget situation going on here. That doesn't mean the deck can't just stomp us, because it's not like we're playing a highly tuned deck as well. Black-white. Aristocrats. Okay. This could be interesting. So we could play Mentor, pass. I think I like just doing the old multi-kicker situation. We'll save that for Mentor next turn. We could also just path that right now. I don't know. This is a banking on Mentor, a big Mentor turn decision tree that we've settled on. If opponent plays a lot of tokens here, this Aristocrat's actually going to be quite annoying, and I might regret not pathing it. If they play Thalia here, it's going to be pretty annoying too. Ugh, please no Thalia. Okay, Cutthroat. Also annoying, but... Oh. Alright, well they've assembled Tron. Aristocrat Tron. But I think we're a good spot. We're in a good spot here. Land is good. Land is actually quite good here. Not a land. Okay, I'll take that though. Mentor. Opal. Always yield. So now we can hold up Path or Serum Visions. I think I'm okay Serum Visions in here. If we happen to draw into a land, that's pretty good. We did not. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 1. I think we're just going to bottom both of these. Try to set up some outcome nonsense. Okay, Brown Water, take me there. All right. What do you got, opponent? Ooh, that's pretty good. So that Cartel Aristocrat is unblockable, basically. So we're on a 9-turn. Ooh, 2 of them. It's not good. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. We've got a path that Cutthroat. I think we're okay. So let's just path right away. Oh wow, we don't have an island out. I didn't realize. This makes it so if they want to, if they want to get any Cutthroat nonsense going on, they have to do it pre-combat. Always yield to our monk tokens. Ooh. I feel like the last couple decks I've played, this one and I guess the Affinity one, the Hardened Affinity, were so trigger rich. Path fizzles. Yeah, we can attack with Mentor here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sure. We can research and response if they want to block anything. Sure. If they just want to eat a token, that's totally fine. Yeah, let's just research. Getting in damage here seems pretty good. Draw 2 cards, sacrifice permanent. I would love to. Land. Okay. So we would have an extra land this turn if I hadn't played that Glacial Fortress absent-mindedly. Yeah, let's get rid of the token. We get a good outcome now, next turn. Can't play anything else, so we'll pass. So opponent's threatening 4 damage here. Unless they can pump their whole team. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're not dead, but we're getting close to it. Thankfully, I think we can win next turn. I guess it depends on if they attack with these Aristocrats or not. Oh, brother. Okay, now we can't win. Yep. Opponent? Fatal Push resolves? I'm F6'd. This is all on the opponent's side. Alright, so now we're in a bit of a pickle. Another Viscera Seer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're dead next turn. No reason to block. An opponent has no reason not to block here. Ooh, okay. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean. Path again. Okay. So thankfully, opponent is giving us the quote-unquote easy way out. So they put a card on top, though. I don't like that. So I think we just need to threaten lethal here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're dead to another Cutthroat, but I think we're dead to a Cutthroat anyways, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we are. So we need to attack. If they don't block, we win. I'm pretty sure they block, though. 3/6. There's no way we can do 6 spells here. But I'm going to go for it anyways. So if we'd done this pre-combat, we would have forced more chump blocking. Snapcaster Mage is good. Okay. I mean, I think we just pass here. Right, we can't play land. Yeah. We'll save all these for next turn. Get rid of a Flooded Strand. So opponent has to kill us? They don't die, though. We can snap Path. I don't know. We can make life difficult for them, I suppose. Alright, opponent, please. Please, I'm recording. Okay. So they did keep a card on top. But now they're sacrificing because we changed the math of the entire situation. And they bottomed with that last scry, so this is an unknown card to them. Another Aristocrat. 2/4/5 they get in for. Ooh, no attacks. Okay. Ooh, that's good too. All right, we're doing it. White, blue. Oh, not yet. This is multi-kicker. Multi-kicker is 1. I think we'll just Jace to clean up the mess afterwards. We'll see what happens. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're at 1. Okay. So that's a mana neutral play. Alright, so each one of these is lethal. We have Snapcaster Path. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is fine. We'll save this Chalice. Ooh, the safest block. Ooh, and they let all 3 of them die. Okay. Well, that's great for us. So that should be game. Yeah. All right. Well, that was scary for a second there. Terminus seems a lot better than Path. Wormcoil Engine seems good. I guess we should probably keep in Path. I think we'll have 3 of them now. Let's do it like this. Do we want to upgrade Remand? Probably. Getting Timely and Wormcoil Engine, probably. Do something cool like that. Yeah, Terminus board wipe. That doesn't work. Sure. Could be anything. We got a whole lot of enablers and one piece of interaction. I'm down for it. Now Mox Opal is turned on. I mean, I guess it was already. Ooh, we didn't get a good island. Hopefully that doesn't mess with our mojo. Hello. Do we even need Jace here? 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. I think we don't. Sorry, Jace. Six. So next turn, I guess, depending on what opponent is up to, which it looks like the worst they can do is play Viscera here. I think we are all in on playing at least one Pentad Prism. We could just play Everflowing Chalice too. So Everflowing Chalice pass. Next turn we play 1, 2, 3, 4. We still don't have enough to go ham. This turn if we play Pentad Prism. Pentad Prism, pass. Next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, so we can go 3. Pentad Prism. Yeah, I think that yields the most tokens next turn if we Pentad Prism now. Stony Silence is quite good in the black-white colors. Basically, if we see Stony, we gotta lean heavily on stuff like Jace, Briberies, and try to sideboard out as much of our do-nothing artifacts as possible, as many of them as possible. Oh, okay, Lingering Souls. So we do have a strategy for Stony Silence decks. I just didn't put that in this deck's wheelhouse, even though they're playing white. Just because I feel like a fetch land is a better use of money than a Stony Silence. But read your opponents at your own risk. Okay. Sure. Let's get that all the way down. Darksteel, okay. So let's just go Mentor Town. Trigger, trigger. Always yield. Always yield. Blue, green. Switch up. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Yield to the monk as well. And from here we will pass. Save this trigger for these two triggers for next turn. Opponent might be playing Hand Disruption, so there's no reason to crap. No reason to crack the bobble just yet. I think we will though on their turn. Ooh, F2'd right there. Meant to not do that. Speaking of the Hand Disruption, just a reflex, a bad reflex. Could have pathed their Viscera Seer, though honestly, I'm fine just keeping a trigger in hand and keeping the Everflowing Chalice. Fatal Push, unfortunate. They got a Cutthroat coming, so I wish I did have that path. Sure. Our tokens represent more damage than theirs. Yep. Come on. Okay. So we draw into an outcome here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's close. No, another mentor. That's even better. We don't need the land. Baubles. Cantrip. And we know they're drawing Cutthroat. Do we want 1, 2, 3 next turn? Yeah, I think we will. So opponent's playing Evolving Wilds probably just to trigger Fatal Push, if I had to guess. Okay, they bottomed. Wisely of them. No more. Cutthroat doesn't do anything now. They're just looking for an answer for Mentor. Blood Artist. Oh, that's good. Viscera Seer. Alright. We're off to the races. Oh, and Lingering Souls. Right. I mean, this is a lot of damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we do have to be careful. I mean, I will block. We're going to see what they draw anyways. So I'm going to bobble myself. We could draw into something good. And if they draw a hand disruption spell, so be it. Paradoxical outcome. Perfect. One, two, three, 4. Okay, so hang on. We're attacking for lethal here, I believe. 5. No, it is not quite. It is 1 away. 3 away. 1 spell away. So opponent doesn't have to block here, but it is. We're definitely lethal. We're definitely lethal next turn. So they can get in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage next turn. And they can gain 6 life. So, I mean, because, right, Blood Artist is both, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure. Ooh, I wonder if they have that Innocent Blood. No, that's not the name of the card. Sanguine Bond, I think. Sanguine Bond. That'd be a pretty good combo in this deck. They bottomed, though, so I don't think they have it. And we're also immune to a removal spell now, thanks to Paradoxical Outcome. I think it's time. I'm Mr. Broke It now. We broke it. We broke the format. We broke the format. We broke hat size policies. Yeah, that fits, right? This hat fits, right? Right, guys? This hat fits. Yeah, Pony, you got it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll make 1, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, they don't have anything in their hand now, so I mean, this is pretty good draw for our opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue, white, blue. Boo, ba, bee, bo. Oh. Meant to have a blue floating. It's happening. Come on, Paradoxical Outcome. All right, sweet. So this should be enough, I think. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we've got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we got it. Trigger. Click the triggers appropriately. That's step 1. So if we outcome into anything here, I think we're fine. Cast, not with that multi. Boom, boom, boom. We broke it. This is what the deck does. All right, so now we can just Pentad Prism 3 times. Opponent has graciously F6'd. Blue, black. Trigger. Resolves. Blue, red. Pentad Prism. Trigger. Resolves. Blue, 3, 4. Do. Is that all of them? Those are all clicked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. Trigger. Draw them again. The opponent has not conceded. All right. Trigger. Trigger again. So that should do it. That is the exact number that we needed. I believe, right? 9? Yeah. That should do it. I guess they do gain a lot of life, but they have to block with everything. Let's not turn off the auto yields. Whew. Oh yeah, we did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go to 4. They can attack us for 2. I wonder if it might have been better there just to unsummon the Blood Artist. I don't know if we had the mana for it though. I think because that was off that Jace was off the second one. So yeah, like one part kind of stormy. Sure. We can't just have 6 here. But it's one part storm, 100 parts paradoxical. Be pretty unfortunate if we just died here. Let's see where they're scrying. Bottoming. Well, they've got one card in mind. They're pretty favored to draw it, though, I do think, with all these scries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bottomed again. Bottomed again. Trigger. Is this riveting television? I hope so. This hat is not my size. All right, bottomed. Well, if they have a way to deal us 2 damage next turn, they can win. Otherwise, I think we won. Bottomed again and bottomed again. They couldn't find it in all their scries. All right, we're gonna get rid of lands. Terminus, don't need that anymore. I think the strictly best play was to bobble on our turn. Maybe we draw into path to get whatever they're drawing here. Rakdos Charm would be pretty bad here. That'd deal us a lot of damage. I think we got it. Yeah. Cha-cha-cha. Wah. Broke it. Oh, yeah. I'm just seeing. That looks ridiculous. And here we are for round 2 with Paradoxical Mentor. Hand looks decent. Keepable. I do like to keep decks like these, this deck in particular, being a deck like this. Cantrip in your opener is, I think, exactly where you want to be. Ooh. We'll draw into that a little bit later. A little bit later. Late night. To your fun nights. Ooh. Huh. Yeah, we'll just pass. So we have one trigger. This could be, in fact, basic forest noble hierarch almost always is, in fact, in my experience, but not today. We'll just path it. Probably should have remanded. Get our mentor down. And always yield to these triggers. F6 too fast. Collected Company, okay. Eternal Witness. Getting back Collected Company. What a great value play that is. And opponent has got a land. Well, I'll be. So we're going to shock here and attack. Shock and attack. Opponent is free to block if they wish, but we will eat that Courser. With Perilous Research, remand, Perilous Research. Okay, so, well, we could also gamble, but we're not going to gamble. Okay, let's hold control like proper citizens. Triggers on the stack. Triggers on the stack. Always yield. Always yield. All right. Oh, and always yield. All right. Resolves. So we drew Remand out of all that. Okay. Not the card I was looking for, but I'll accept it. So we know they're drawing Windswept Heath, and they have Collected Company in hand. We can beat this. We are going to make a big voice token, though. Sacrifice Citadel here. Oh. Draw 2 cards first. Yeah, well, yeah, we can still sacrifice Citadel. Pretty good. Pretty good turn for us. So opponent gets to likely block with the voice here. Ooh, double block. That works out well for us. So 3/6. So 8, 10. I think it's not worth it. We're going to use the opal here because it's likely that they sacrifice the Pride Mage and blow it up. Nope, they don't. That's good for us. Okay, and then we can play the Seagrum Coast? We didn't play a land? We did play a land, okay. All right, do we need to get back our hat out? Oh, I didn't get my hat on, quick. Oh. Did we get there? Was it in time? Okay, well, Monastery Mentor, unanswered, yet again, wins another game. Ooh, look at this lag. Do we need to reset? No, okay, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. So I'm thinking of a little card I like to call Terminus. Probably just a Bant company, Bant value deck. We can bring in Dispel. It doesn't do much for us outside of getting rid of the most annoying card in their deck. So yeah, it's probably worth it. Remain's just kind of a time walk. I mean, and a bad one. Bad's the wrong word. It's not the best. Do I care about stuff like Worm Coils? Bribery is kind of good too against those decks if they have stuff like Tarmogoyf. Let's keep in one Remand, I guess. No, let's do Engineered Explosives. It could be that we want Worm Coil next turn. We'll see more from their deck. Weird hand, but this is definitely a cycle bobble hand. And Dispel's pretty great. Jace is awesome, obviously. Ooh, turn 1 Hierarch again. No. Bad opponent. How lucky are we? Alright, well, this is no longer a cycle bobble hand. This is a use bobble to trigger mentor hand. Come on, Simian Spirit Guide Collected Company. Okay, Ooze. Ooze is actually not great against us. I have noticed that people do tend to side them in against us, or at least not side them out. Yeah, we'll pass. Because it just looks like a Snapcaster Mage deck, like a big reliant on Snapcaster. Ooh. Only just now realizing I think opponent is all foil. Is this foiled? Yeah, nice. So we're eating 4 here. So it's a 5-turn clock. If we tap out from Mentor here, though, they can just slam a Coco. Hopefully they play something else so I feel comfortable. They do not. They do not. Well, now that we drew Mentor... Sorry, now that we drew Mox Opal, we can do it all. Always yield. Do they have something? Okay. That's okay. It's not the best, not the worst. We can get planes. And I do still want to hold up Coco, or Dispel, for the collected companies. We're going to hold on to Bobble. Interesting. Well, we'll see what opponent does. We might actually need to get rid of it. Ooh, this just worship. That's not good. That's actively bad. Alright, well, this is going to be a long game. Worship. Ay, Dios mío. So we are looking for... We have to win with Terminus and then build a board. So we gotta probably like set up a Terminus on our opponent's end step somehow. I guess with Jace. Or I guess Bobble. Another Dispel. Cool. Right. So, yeah, this is fine. Definitely should have played the Citadel there. So we +2 doesn't do much, especially when we know they're drawing birds. We can unsummon. Yeah, I think I just like brainstorming here. Okay. Let's put back the Citadels, I guess. I guess Citadel outcome. If only we had one more land. Alright, we know their top card's a 1-drop 2. I'm really only looking for a 2-for-1 here anyways. I'm not too concerned. A Scavenging Ooze we can just path if we need to. Alright, unfortunately for us, they're cycling. They're throwing away that bird that was on top. Go on brown water. Ooh, do we get to use a Dispel here? No. Yeah, you get to eat my delicious, delicious bauble. Coco? No, tracker is pretty good. Getting back path, I assume? No, Flooded Strand. Valuing the value. Well, they're currently outvaluing us. Look at that value. I think we're chumping regardless. But we're definitely chumping if they attack Jace. I guess we don't chump if it's not a Jace. Gives us an extra Jace chump next turn. Though they are attacking for 3 more than they would be next turn. Yeah. Cool thing is we can just cast a Terminus if we draw it. So if we have a Terminus in the top 3, we get to cast it. Block. Triggers resolve. Going at my man Jace, can't have it. Alright, Terminus on top. Terminus? Oh, the suspense. Opponent with the upkeep stop. Come on, opponent. Oh, right, we knew that was outcome. Alright, draw 3. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can have path up. 6. Boom. Fairly well, opponent. So we had to rebuild with this paradoxical outcome next turn, but we're okay. All right, we can path that. Eventually. Maybe it's our Moda that's lagging. Because, oh, well, I guess they can crack a clue. Yeah, we should let that clue resolve because they could draw a basic land. And they hadn't played land this turn, I guess. Ooh, okay. 0 for me. I guess we could be fate sealing them as well. All right. We want to play land this turn. So yeah, let's put back the dispels. We can empty out our hand. Actually, you should have put back one Mox Opal. Okay. So we know there are 2 dispels on top. So if they play a collected company, we're paradoxical outcoming anyways, but Bird, you got it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm okay with returning that. 1, 2, 3, and Jace as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if they have Coco here, they can go for it. I guess we had a lot of mana. We could have just waited. I don't know. I like doing it here. It gives us the most mana to deal with to mentor around next turn. So they do have a Coco. That's good for them. Though it's also not the best for them. Because if we can bring this engineered explosives down and put it on basically whatever we want because of Pentad Prism. They don't know about our... Do we have anything we want to play here? No. They don't know about our dispels on top, so it would have been better for them to do it there, but I think with the information they have, it's best to wait. All right, well, we don't draw anything good. But if they're doing it now, I don't know. Doesn't feel right to do it now. Okay, so Brainstorm. Mentor. Well, we can shuffle the cards away, so let's put back Seachrome Coast. Hollowed Fountain. Yeah, we've got more lands in the deck. Yep. So 1, 2E, a 3. Mox Opal. And I think I'm just going to leave up Dispel. Because at this point, that's the only thing that's really going to wreck us. And we can get rid of this land. Is another collected company. Like drawing 3 cards a turn with Jace. Snapcaster Paradoxical outcome next turn. If they had a red source, I'd be very concerned by this Kessig Wolf run, but they don't. Their only red source is their bird. This is a good game. That's one of the things I found with this deck so far, is maybe it's not... Maybe it's not 100% broken, but it's led to a lot of interesting games. So I'm hoping you guys are finding this as interesting as I am, because there's a lot of decisions to be made. Well, maybe not decisions to be made, but there are a lot of interesting games. So we need to deal with this. Three drops are good because we can't... I mean, I guess we could just get rid of Worship with the Engineered Explosives. At this point, that's probably the way to go, isn't it? Huh? Path. Wow. All right, so let's go ham on some artifacts. Always yield. Trigger Woods, y'all. Let's just path it right away. See if they have a basic mountain. I think they would have got it already if they did. Okay. Another Mox OP. All right, we can get our opponent here, and that's my game plan. Well, let's see if we do it for 1. Do we get them still? So 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13? It's close. Oh, we can brainstorm. Forgot about that. Almost forgot about the brainstorm. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we can put back Land Talisman. Cast that for Zilcho. Cast this for 1. Done. Cast a Serum Visions. 8. Yeah, that's it, right? 8 plus 7. No, it's 15, so we need one more. So I guess we could just Snapcast her. Or just draw into that we know is there. All right. We Mr. Broke It. Yep. We definitely broke it. 9 plus... That's exactly. So let's just crest our way gloriously. It's not quite exact. There's actually one more. Oh. Yeah. Oh boy. Here we are for round 3. Oop. Oop, hang on. Phone call. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah. It's a keeper. You too. We got Snapcaster Mage that is a grizzly, is not even a grizzly bear, but it has flash. We got a redraw, 2 mana rocks, and a Jace. It's perfect for this deck, right? This might be the most broken hand I've ever seen. It also might not be. Oh, no. The most broken hand I've ever seen. The most broken hand I've ever seen. What happened? Oh, no, please. Don't take my boy Jace. Okay. Well, Thoughtseize is very good. Very good card. All right. Yeah, now that we've lost Jace, I'm inclined to bobble myself here. Use that as a pseudo scry. Path to Exile. Okay, I should have waited. All of this entire sequencing was very bad. Should have waited for their turn to do it, and then I think we are going to draw this path. This could be like Death Shadow or something. Ooh. So yeah, it is definitely Death Shadow, so I'm very happy to draw this path. I guess it's not 100% Death Shadow. It could be some sort of living end strategy too, but I'm pretty sure it's Death Shadow. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's Death Shadow. Do they? Oh no. Okay, good. Yeah, we're fetching here. Let's get a Hollowed Fountain, and then we can fetch a basics from here on out. Oh. Let's just get the Talisman in play. Hold up a path. Island. I like islands. What can I say? Alright, pass it back. So, we're looking to path anything big. Opponent thankfully doesn't know about path. That's the one good thing about Thoughtseize is, sure, they see your whole hand, but if your hand kind of sucks minus the card you take and you draw into double path, they'll play right into it. Like fools! Those foolish fools! Yeah, this is... Oh, they're thought scouring me. No, paradoxical outcome. Why? They're looking for more information, I guess? I don't know. Now they have it. We're a paradoxical outcome deck. I guess they could also be probing to see if we're playing lightning bolts. So this is a little loose, but I'm okay essentially trading this path for a Stubborn Denial, which looks like what's happening, because we have two. And I'm going to snap path this one. Oh, dang it. Yeah, we are still snap pathing. Means that we can't snap outcome, which I would have loved to, but this is a decent situation too. One, two, three, four. So I'm gonna shock here. No, I'm not gonna shock because I don't want to run it into Stubborn Denial again. I really want to play this Jace next turn. Maybe that's a reason. I wanted to play it and have access to path. And be able to pay for Stubborn Denial. I want it all. I want it all. But can I have it all? You bet your sweet butt I can. Hopefully. Let me have it all. Kolaghan's Command, make me discard? No, I want it all. Kolaghan's Command is actually mildly annoying here because we don't have a fourth mana. It is what it is, isn't it? Discard, sure. I think I'm okay discarding this other talisman. They should have done it in my draw step. I think. Ooh, paid off. Please no stub. We're brainstorming. That's how we're winning anyways. We could Fate Seal them. Huh. Well, let's hide our two useful cards, I guess. So this can get bolted, but there's no other card I'm really worried about. Yeah, pretty good brainstorming there, if I do say so myself. So we don't think they have anything else. We're gonna keep hiding. I guess let's dig deeper. Snapcaster Mage. We don't need this Citadel. Snapcaster's good though. Though we are going to hide it. Buddy. This is actually not all that great. We can rebuy a Snapcaster. I think that's where we're looking, what we're looking at here. So we want to play this land. Yeah, let's hide the Snapcaster and the path. Yeah, I think I am a little laggy here. Sorry about that. Sorry. Very, very sorry. So opponent has what we can only assume to be stone nothing in their hand, because they would have played anything else. They could have stubborn denial. That is a thing they can have. I will remand literally anything here. If I didn't think they had stubborn denial, I might outcome both of these things, but I'm playing around stub. Or snap stub, I guess. So now we have path. So if they go to play it again somehow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they had if they had thought scoured themselves earlier on in the game, they'd be able to recast it here, which from their perspective seems unfortunate, but we do have the path. Though if they have stub like we think they might. Alright, so brainstorm yet again. Alright, we'll keep this. Yeah, I think we're gonna hide the path again. Now we can outcome for 3 cards. And if they counter it, then, well, they won't be able to, right? But if they do counter it, we're drawing, we've got a path. That's one less counter for the path coming down. We can actually unsummon it too. Like this angler, it can't be any less threatening. I think we're in a good position. Look at that. Yep. Opponent agrees. Death Shadow just got outcome. All right. I don't know if this is the best matchup, so let's not get too cocky here. Seems all right. Bribery. Jace could be decent. These are the cards I'm looking at. Remand is good, but so is Jace. It's really only good against their delve threats. Same thing with Jace. Let's see if we cut down on these boys. Bring in these guys. I think I'd rather just have a Terminus than Engineered Explosives, because it gets everything for the low cost of 1 mana. I guess I could play this early, but it also gets hosed by Kolaghan's Command. So how does this look? Snapcaster Mage really did a lot of work. We could get rid of a Perilous Research. Talisman does the least. Like, let's see. If we're playing against Kolaghan's Command, do we want to just go down on all of these things? Maybe bring in Remand. Just, I don't hate that actually. Keep the 0 drops because they're the easiest to combo with. It does make Opal a whole lot worse if we start going down this path though. What do I bring in? Wormcoil Engine's pretty good against what they're doing, though we're removing mana sources. Let's just run it back with 1 less. That might be something we do on the play. Bring in Remand. Yeah, we got Cantrip, Counterspell. What can't we do? Perilous Research. This has been good. It's great for when we stall out, and it's even okay in almost any situation. You're okay. The fact that you get to draw 2 cards first makes this actually pretty great, because we have stuff like Baubles that we can certainly get rid of. Opponent starting the game off right with a Street Wraith. So if we get hand disrupted here, okay, just Serum Visions. I'm gonna say, I think the only card we really need is the Serum Visions. But if there's a land on top, and there is, then you'd feel pretty bad if you just took the Serum Visions. But I'm always very interested in plays like these. What you would do with hand disruption in that scenario. We can conserve some life here. Because if they get Serum Visions and then we miss on lands for a bit. Speaking of. Do we want more negates? I think we're just gonna bottom both of these. We're looking for creatures, lands, Jaces, oh my. Running dangerously low on brown water, so this match can't go too much longer. Serum Visions, bottom top. Does the opponent pass? Dare they pass? No. 5. So they're close. This is one of the situations. Yeah, I think I am okay if they want to stubborn denial this. Okay, they don't. 1, 2. We won't have the 3rd mana for this next turn. Maybe I should have prismed first. I think we do want both of these though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So let's play it like this. And let's pass. Alright, so that hides our biggest threat. Maybe it should have been on top. I don't know, it's close. So we get to play Pentad Prism, Bauble Opal next turn, have a decent amount of mana up. I think Kolaghan's Command gets Perilous Research here if they want. Alright, this path might need a stub, but we gotta go for it. Boom, okay, no stub, no stub. So we'll cast the Bauble first. The Opal, sorry. Then we'll cast the Bauble. Maybe we should have let him Prism. Because there's no way we can activate that anyways. And if they had stub, they would have used it, right? I think. Oh, rejection. See, that's pretty good right here. Okay. So now we don't have 3 mana next turn. But at the same time, like, that's an interesting card. I don't know if I would sideboard that in against this deck, but it was good there. What is their hand just full of rejections? Thought Scour is on top for them. We know. Looking for land. Boom. Do we play a Naked Mentor? I don't think so. Just so it eats something? No, I think we can wait. We can pretty safely perilous research away the opal. I guess we see what we draw. Yeah, they can Thought Scour here. Young Pyromancer, milled, thank God. So let's draw 2. Ooh, there's Terminus. Actually, we could sacrifice the island here. It's pretty risky. I guess it's the same thing, right? So we'll get rid of the opal. It's one actually, we probably should have sacrificed the island because it's one less thing to Paradoxical next turn. Oh, we just have it. That's cool. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go for it now. Should have played the opal first to hold up the gate. But I like triggering here. Sweet. Okay, we're in a good spot. We're actually 1 mana away from being able to Terminus if things go really wrong, too. I'm tempted to just Perilous Research here, but we're not going to. Ooh, that's good. Okay, well, Death Shadow's flooding out. We could make something happen here. We're going to hold up outcome, though. Drawing 3 seems pretty good on their end step. What would we have drawn? Ooh. So yeah, that would have been good. That was good. We beat an admittedly mediocre draw from Death Shadow there, but we had some good games against them. Yeah, I think maybe we'll play one more. We'll play one more. Play one more. I'm having fun with this deck. Oh my, bonus round 4 with Paradoxical Mentor in Modern. Yep, keep it. This is pretty close to an ideal hand. We got 1 mana cantrip, a mana rock, something to do with mana rock, and an outcome. Like, another land and a mentor might be good too, but you know, all in good time. We'll draw into them. I think if we've shown anything today is that we get there most of the time with this deck. I do think after playing these matches today, I think we probably do want that 4th mentor, and I think having Sai would still be good and fun to work out. Test, not work out. We're running so low on brown water, guys. Opponent, we'll give him the old good luck. Geo. Oh, no, never mind. I still wish you good luck, opponent, but... Well, we're bouncing this. But it's time to play. The 3rd path, I think we cannot. Though there are matchups we'll want it. And yeah, we can take an Everflowing Chalice. With this here Paradoxical outcome. I think I'm more interested in turning it into 2 cards, though. Ooh, it's Tron. Always the last boss. I'm very glad we discarded that. 3rd path now. All right. Hollowed Fountain. Boom, boom. Talisman of Progress. Pass the turn. Hopefully it's Eldrazi Tron. Our hands seems pretty good against Eldrazi Tron, but I don't mind playing against Tron either. Ooh, 2 Tron pieces. Land is good here. Yes, that crowd goes wild. Pass that turn. 4 mana draw 2 at instant speed. Oh my god. It is Eldrazi Tron. Thopterist is actually decent here. We're gonna let this happen. I'm sure they're taking the outcome, but I don't want them to get the best out of the cards we draw. So we're gonna research and path. They could also take a path too. I'm actually sad that it's Eldrazi Tron. Bribery is much better against Tron. And you know I'm excited for some bribery, snap bribery. They took Perilous Research. That was not the card to take, Tron. Yoop. 4 mana, draw 2. Oh no. Well, Snapcaster, that's good. That's good. Mentor. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, we can't quite get there. But I think that's just fine. Yeah, let's just play a Talisman and pass. Opponent knows we have 2 paths, so they're probably not going to play anything into them. I'm tempted to just let this 4 damage hit us anyways. I think I'm going to. Yeah? No, we have a Snapcaster. Oh, interesting. Are they just Tron with Thopterist? Oh. Huh. 5 mana? What's this? Post-combat smasher? Well, I guess we're going to get the trigger off of it. Oh, nice. Mentor. Path, discarded Flying Strand. Put my triggers on the stack. Okay. And we're off. We have Snapcaster. Yeah, we have Snap Paradoxical next turn, so I'm okay emptying our hand here. Ooh. Interesting choice of lands. Green, black, Eldrazi, Tron. Well, I'm sure it's for some hand disruption and some Maelstrom Pulses and Abrupt Decays to make our lives horrendous. So I guess I'll hold on to this for a pump next turn. Sylvan Scrying for the final Tron piece. Okay. Ballista's pretty good here. Endbringer doesn't do anything. Endbringer Smasher. Okay, we can beat this. Yeah. Wouldn't mind drawing another path, that third path. Alright, we'll let this happen. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Ooh, that's even better. So we crash in for a lot next turn. We're dead to a Smasher if we go all in, but I think I'm fine with that. 4, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 3. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Monks, yes. Opal. This was actually pretty good. We got enough 0-drops. This might be lethal. And they might have to block, I guess. Well, no, we can just snap path that. So if it is lethal. So 6 plus 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we got it. Wow. That's awesome. Trigger, 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 trigger. If we had a way to give these guys haste, look out. We just have a path here. 7, 14 plus. Yeah, that's definitely lethal. GG Tron. You are no match for the dark side. That's such a bad Vader. Let's just you're no match for the mentor, the paradoxical mentors. Ah, jeez. Do they have another basic? Jeez Louise. 714, yep. And that's how you beat Eldrazi Tron. Simple 3-step process. Eldrazi Tron players hate this one weird trick. Alright, so bribery for sure. Looks like Terminus will be good. Timely might not even be the worst. Worm Coil Engine also. Remands are where it's at. Path is also where it's at. Oh, we have too many where it's at. So I guess Jace is going to bite the dust. Perilous Research. In the grand scheme of things, that Perilous Research versus Paradoxical outcome take for opponent wasn't the worst because it was, I think it was the same amount of cards we drew, except we were just down a permanent. So it might have actually mattered in the long run. Do we even need Worm Coil here? I think not. And now, what are the 2 cards we cut? Snap Path and Snap Bribery, more importantly. So we're cutting Perilous Researches. I don't mind cutting 1 Perilous Research. With less Jace, though, I think we probably want it. Let's just cut a couple Talismans. They're our worst mana rock. Actually, let's cut a Talisman and Opal. Nah, I like Living Dangerously. Ooh, speaking of Living Dangerously. Yeah, we're keeping. Opponent's on 7-2. Clash of the Titans. Paradoxical Mentor versus Tron on 7. And we drew a path. How about it? Looking for an artifact here or lands. Ooh. Those are all good too. But I think we're gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's if we draw one. We're gonna remand something. That's 1 draw. I think we can only afford to keep one of these greedy things. And I think it's gonna be outcome. Just the way our hand plays out here, we're gonna want to play everything pre-mentor. And mentor on turn 3 with 2 things facing down Tron. So yeah, I think that's an okay line. We're gonna hold up Chalice here, or Remand. So I guess there's no true reason to play any. I mean, we could play around Thought-Knot Seer, but I think Thought-Knot Seer will just snap off Bribery or Outcome. Speak of the devil. We're going to delay them a turn. Alright, well now I do wish I had this was a mentor. Prism. Just keeps getting better. So now this creates mana? Okay. Yeah, this would have been a decently big mentor turn. I guess not. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So just 1, 2. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think I like the way this played out. So play this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue, red. Pass the turn. If we had one more mana, we could bribery. So opponent's going to take our bribery. There's nothing we can really do about it. Oh, this is the best. Oh no. I thought they were just jamming. So we're good with anything here. They have to. I think pretty sure they have to take bribery, because then we can just play their game better than them. This card's so busted. Oh, bribery. I'm kind of expecting opponent to say something here. This is a pretty great hand. Opponent gets one of these cards, bribery. We get to remove their threat and draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we just get to draw 4. But we're doing it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yup. Mentor? Oh, no, mentor. That's not good. Mentor? Okay, opponent. Wish I had that bribery now. Alright, so we're going to wait for their draw step. Anything that isn't a mentor, we can safely toss away at this point. Bant Prism. Do we not? Oh, I meant to do 2. That's really bad, actually. Chalice just to get it out of our hand. Excuse me. So we should have 2 mana there. I misclicked. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But you do, because you're watching, and that's a different skill set. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, fiddlesticks. We're actually going to wait. So we should be able to snap Remand here. It's kind of bad. Not tapping for the same mana on accident rather than 2 mana is the literal last thing I wanted to do with my life. So this is another Thought-Knot Seer that does make things more difficult for us. So we'd be able to Snap Path again. But now they just get one of our Snapcasters. Okay, well, we didn't draw anything good. That's not the worst here. As long as the next card down is good. If it's a mentor, we're good. Paradoxical outcome, we're fine. How much mana do we have next turn? 4, 5, 6, 7. If we want to get rid of the opal. 8. So that is Snap Path plus Paradoxical outcome. No, it isn't. Snap Path. No, Snap Outcome. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. Alright, well, we couldn't have done it anyways. let's just fuel up. So snap outcome here. Draw 5. No, draw 6 because we'll be returning the Snapcaster. We get the block too. It's not the worst. Spinning the wheels. Spinning those wheels. All right. This is the last of our brown water. May it fuel us for a Tron victory. Okay. Thought Not Seer. Minorly annoying, but not the worst. We're just going to target Paradoxical Outcome. This is one of the tricks of the deck. You kind of get free blocks from time to time. I was originally running one Snapcaster, but I think the Paradoxical Outcome shenanigans you can do with Snapcaster are too cool to pass up on, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, we get the block. Pretty great for us. Island. Paradoxical Outcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yoop. And if there's a Terminus on top, we also get the Terminus, which would be just Wombo Combo. Come on. Reward us. No, no Terminus. Okay. No Mentor either? Yeah, sure. Pretty sure we can safely path. See how many more basics opponent has. I just need to start getting cards out of my hand. Oh, we have Bribery. I didn't even see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Mentor. Thar she blows. Nah, I kind of wish we hadn't pathed. All right. So we're gonna play Darksteel Citadel. Gives us more odds at a Mentor, or at Mox Opal. Okay. All right. And so begins the greatest turn ever. Not really. So begins a good turn, though. We could have Briberied there, but I like this better. Actually, let's just cast this first. Opponent doesn't have anything, I believe. Alright, Pentad Prism is free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there 1, 2, 3, 4? I guess we could Bribery here. I mean, when in doubt. I think we Bribery for a Thought Not Seer. Keep this one. Bribery. Target you. We'll see what they have. If they have something big like Ulamog, or sorry, yeah, Ulamog, we go for that. Worldbreaker Ulamog. Hello. We'll take that. Let's see how you like it, opponent. Oh, this is so good. We can snap Bribery next turn too, and you know we're doing it. Take that, Tron. Do we just have a sneaky good Tron matchup? Pulse my token. Go right ahead. So we did call the Maelstrom Pulse. they get to destroy some of our lands. We might not be able to snap Pulse or snap Bribery. Oh, Smasher. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's pretty wrapped up, huh? Oh, this is so good. Yes, attack. Oh, opponent, we had snap Bribery. You left too soon. Oh, I'm still having fun. Oh, that is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go right in. Whoo-wee. So that's Paradoxical Mentor. It's a fun time. Like I said, like I built, like I said in the deck tech, I built this just to kind of get my feet wet before I added Psy and the new Tezzeret. When M19 comes, I think it comes around next Friday on Modern MTGO. I think it's the 8th or the 9th. Don't quote me on that. It's around that area. But yeah, the deck itself as is good. I think that's a great sign. I do think I want another Mentor in there. There was that one time we didn't have it. Maybe 2 Perilous Research is too much. But I think the deck is just good enough. I mean, 3 Bribery, pretty good against Tron, right? So if you're looking for a deck to troll Tron, this is Bribery is always a great one, especially when you have something like Remand, and we have Mana Rocks too. So casting this on turn 4 means we're not typically dead, and we can Remand their first big thing. So usually we can survive to cast Bribery. Turn 3 Tron is always going to be difficult, but it's not the end of the absolute end of the world. Yeah, and oof, man, it's just fun. It's good. It's like it's got just enough blue control aspects with a couple of Snapcasters and the paths, Serum Visions. Terminus is good. Jace is good in this deck too. It's not phenomenal. Most of the time it's just a 4-mana Brainstorm. In this deck though, that's usually just good enough. Perilous Research, better than I thought it was actually. I don't know if I want 2. I think I like having 1 though. The fact that you get to draw first is makes it, I think, great. For some reason I thought it was sacrifice and then draw. But yeah, that card's pretty good here. Mentor, obviously Bonktown, USA. Sideboard could probably use some cleaning up. Worm Coil, it could be something else. This is maybe just better as Elspeth. Big 6-mana Elspeth. It still might be better to have Engineered Explosives in the main deck over Terminus. We could just make this switch right there, and then the deck's a little bit better Mox Opal-wise, too. I did trim down to 3 because I wasn't confident we could get it. Have 4, and I think I like 3 as the number. I wasn't confident with the amount of artifacts we had for Metalcraft, but this makes it a little better. But I think I like Terminus for now until it really bites me. I've been happy with Terminus. But yeah, that is Paradoxical Mentor. I do think I will record or at least stream with it when Psy comes out, because just having more Mentors basically can't be wrong. Well, I guess it could be. And like I mean, 3 was fine. 4 is probably the right number. I think next time I play it, I'll cut a Perilous Research and add a 4th Mentor. But other than that, I loved it. Love the deck. Deck's a whole lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have enjoyed Paradoxical Mentor and me and our good friend and sponsor of the stream, Brown Water. May he rest in peace. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys are having a lovely time out there in Viewerland, and I'll catch you around next time. See you.